Top line out for each team. And we're underway. Boston won the draw. Dressed in the home black. The lineups brought to you by Taco Bell. A couple of nights ago in the head-to-head matchup between the top two teams in the league, they shut out Vancouver behind Linus Ullmark, who's basically in a straight alternating rotation in net now with Jeremy Swayman. Carlo goes to the back wall. Took a bump. It gets centered for a backhand right on, and a good stop by Swayman. Tom Wilson with the best chance so far. Sandin cross ice pass, and Swayman slides across to make the stop on Jensen. Here's Mantha, scored a goal in their loss Thursday at Florida. Centering pass, McMichael stopped by Swayman, and the rebound by Mantha.
Swayman went right across the net to stop, and in tight, McMichael and Anthony Mantha.
Boston, best penalty killing team in the league a year ago, started out that way this season, but not as proficient lately. And Swayman, another good save, this time on the grade 8. They scored 2 in the first period against Vancouver to take a 2-0 lead. Wilson put it right on net, and Boston clears. Bruins had 3 shorthanded goals in their first 50 games, then had 2 against Vancouver. Brad Marchand had the first one 32 seconds into the game. The third fastest shorthanded goal to open a game in NHL history. Mantha put it right on from the circle. So he's in for Boston this afternoon. McAvoy centers it, and it was Richard with the best chance for Boston. Their only shot on goal. Coyle's riding a 10-game point streak. Jim Montgomery told us this morning he's always had the ability to do more offensively. Looking forward to seeing MetLife Stadium, Ray.
It looks pretty dang big.
Yes, it is. Here's Ovechkin down low, and a beautiful glove save by Jeremy Swayman.
The chances are coming more frequently. Here he makes a great delivery, a quick catch and shot. And Jeremy Swayman, glove save. This game is scoreless, and it's on Swayman's back.
Now Mallenstein played back to the point, and the shot came in wide.
At almost every turn, the Caps have been the quicker team here.
Wilson dropped, but then smothered by Swayman. Washington in full control. Ovechkin a blast, and a pad save by Swayman. Free rebound, and another stop by Swayman on the shot by Connor McMichael. Out there with Strome, Ovechkin, and Carlson. Carlson the only defenseman out there. Now DeBrusk. Short-handed one-on-one on Carlson. Battle of 274s. Lindgren left the rebound there. You can understand if he'd be a little sloppy. Might have dozed off at some point during the period.
He's like the other 18,000 people in this building for the first period. He hasn't had anything to do.
Strome down low. Now Ovechkin. Wristed one, blocked by DeBrusk, and the free puck wound up with Wilson.
Jacob Wacko is serving that major penalty. Because it's a match penalty, the Bruins have to have somebody in the penalty box to serve that penalty, even though it piggybacked over the period. With a match penalty, someone has to be in the box. Caps have to find where Carlo is and attack the player with no stick.
2:15 on the power play for Washington.
That's one way of doing it.
Pacioretty centered it. Oh, she scores! Right through Zacha. Couldn't tell from here if it deflected off Zacha and then went past Jeremy Swayman. It's a power play goal and a 1-0 Washington lead.
Carlo doesn't have a stick. And so as this puck goes down to the corner, look at Pacioretty's going to signal. Get over to the front of the net. Carlo lies down like he's on the couch because he's got no way else to defend that play. He's trying to deny that pass across to Carlson. So Pacioretty comes back in the slot to TJ Oshie. He beats Swayman.
Didn't handle the pass very well either. Looked like he might have a chance for a breakaway when he emerged from the penalty box after serving the time for Grizzly. Morgan Geekie now for Boston. Has some room in the circle and missed the far post. 1-0 Washington, more than 5 minutes gone by, second period. Mantha took it away as Wotherspoon struggled with the puck. Now Mantha backhand and another beautiful stop by Swayman, and Protas was right there for a rebound that wound up off the back wall. One goal this year for Hampus Lindholm. He's on his forehand, now centers. Coyle, a lot of room. It wound up in the netting. McAvoy shoveled it for Van Riemsdyk. Pasternak with Marchand and Zacha. The 5-some for Jim Montgomery. Marchand shot. And the crowd boos. They just want to see any kind of shot on goal. Cross ice pass and a tough angle shot turned aside by Swayman. In his 10th season now, Pasternak's already moved into the top 10 in Bruins history. In points past Ken Hodge this year. Tough angle shot by Pasta, and it's smothered by Lindgren.
As the days get closer to the deadline, it gets more and more interesting. The decisions, buy or sell, as you mentioned, get more and more complicated. Sometimes they clear up, but in a lot of places they don't.
Yeah, they've gone from the top of the league to the middle of the pack, under 50%. Here's Strome, and another good stop by Swayman. Rebound wound up on the stick of Ovechkin, but he couldn't fire.
A turnover in the middle of the ice leads to a 2-on-1 with Dylan Strome and Alex Ovechkin. Wotherspoon basically gives him the clean shot because he doesn't want Ovi to have it. Swayman turns that away. It's still 1-0.
Wound up with the corner. And a free puck out in front. Here's Jensen back across the line with Dowd trying to make a move on Carlo. Carlo forced him into the corner. Now from a tough angle, it hits Swayman and bounced wide to the near side.
They need to get up the ice and play as a 5-some. To that end, this third period starts with Coyle, Marchand, and Danton Heinen moved up into the spot where Jake DeBrusk was.
Now, I assume in your long career you played in a couple of these.
Oh, yeah.
Is the mindset, oh, come on. Sooner or later, we're just going to flip the switch and take ourselves out of this?
It feels like you're one shift away, but you can never get the shift on a night like this. I remember a game against Minnesota. We had 5 shots each period. We lost.
Here's Strome all alone. He hit the post.
No, that's
or did it go in? It went into the back of the net and came out.
Yeah, that's in.
In and out so fast. Looked from here like it might have caught iron. It did not. It caught the back of the net. Washington lead.
Strong on the puck. Charlie Coyle out-muscled by TJ Oshie. Ovechkin to Strome. 20th goal of the year. It's a beauty up over Swayman's right shoulder, but that starts with Oshie, who now leaves the ice, and Ovechkin, the passer on this play to Strome. And Strome had a 2-on-1 with Ovi earlier. He shot it.
Now Marchand from Pasternak. Van Riemsdyk around to the near side. Coyle had trouble with it. Here's McMichael, perhaps a shorthand breakaway. McMichael stopped by Swayman.
He's going to chip this puck up the boards. And now he's ahead of Coyle. Coyle does everything he can to get back, but McMichael's just a little quick, and he wants to go through the legs, but Swayman keeps his stick there to protect the 5-hole, and McMichael's shot hits the left pad of Jeremy Swayman for that short-handed bid.
And the boo's getting louder, even though there are plenty of empty seats now. Pasternak down low. Coyle stopped by Lindgren. Charlie Lindgren, for much of his career, a journeyman, just his 83rd NHL game today at age 30. 45 seconds away from a shutout. 6-on-5 now. Bouncing puck out in front. Under 40 seconds to go. Heinen up high for Lindholm. Chipped across. Pasternak had it deflected. Banked ahead by Ovechkin with empty net. Alex Ovechkin scores! A goal for the 4th straight game for the Great Eight.
When a goal scorer sees an empty net, they smell it and they get faster. And Ovechkin chips the puck around the Bruins. Right at the point here, he smells it, chips it around Lindholm, and now he's going to beat Coyle up the ice far enough to one-hand it into the net.
Really down, winless in the last 6. taking on a Boston team atop the NHL standings, and they outplayed them from start to finish.